Just jumping right into this kind of thing. Oh man. Let's see here. Do we got levels? I think so. Hope so. How are we doing on levels? Test 1 2. Let me double check up here. Oh, yep. I suppose we got levels. So yeah, Chris Bushman back with a late night casual stream thing. Not looking to overly commit to a game just yet, but you know, looking to try some things out, and that's exactly what we're gonna do tonight on the Saturn. Let me get a link up. Because we ain't messing around here. We're just jumping right on in. And we got another Japanese title tonight. We are looking at the Feta, the Emblem of Justice, a remake of a Super Famicom tactical game. That's what we're doing now. And let me bring up Restream chat for myself, just to have that going. Oh gosh, all the logins. There we go. So yeah. Yeah, the Saturn is not messing around, I do agree. And this was actually, I was trying to get a MPEG card compatible game. It was like, I have a copy of this racing game that turns out doesn't use the MPEG card. So I was like, oh, let me try to get it. And the seller didn't have it. They said, but hey, because I didn't have it, choose games I got up to a certain dollar value, I think $35. The game was going to be $25, but he's like, you know what, up to $35, one or more products, you say under that, I'll send that your way instead, because I can't find the game. So I picked up Gundam Side Story 1 and Feta Remake. Or Feta. Something. And because I figured that would be kind of cool to have another tactics game. And then try out Gundam Side Story, because I was a fan of it on the Dreamcast. On top of that, I think, Sam, you may have mentioned there was some twin stick controller compatibility with it, so it all kind of works out there. And at first I was like, is this video content MPEG when I was playing? Because there's some like familiar-esque artifacting I thought I kind of saw. It just looked like a VCD kind of thing. Now, I don't really think so, because the manual says nothing about the movie card, and there's nothing about how you may not see this movie or something. Don't know. But it plays. It looks very early analog video-esque. Like, it seems like VCD or MPEG or something. Even with like the telltale of audio level being too low. So there's something about that. Anywho, this is one of the many great things you get with the remake on the Saturn. You get, cinematics, okay? I have no idea how the actual tactics game plays. Might be good, might be don't know. But while this loads, I'm going to translate the story out of the manual to try to make heads and tails of this a little bit. Also, unfortunately, the movie cinematics, they do not have subs. Yeah, it might be Cinepack. Very true. And most likely it is. Part of it's also me just hoping that they would have MPEG support. But yeah, it's probably just send pack. I can hope, I can dream. Yeah, I'll do it like this. But I guess one advantage to this over Terra Fantastica, which we will be getting back to because that game seems really cool. Less things to translate. It seems to be less deep, a little bit shallower than Terra Fantastica. The story. But if there were no war in this world, there may not be a word for peace. Oh, it's a quote. Let's see. People without any distinction between the human and subhuman races continue to maintain peace under the order centered on the church. However, starting with a skirmish between the human race and the subhuman race, the world gradually became more and more complicated. This is the beginning of a great war that darkened the flow of time for 1,000 years. This was known as the Millennium Nightmare War, or Millennium War for short. So we have this conflict of humans and subhumans, and there's people be dying in this story. Like I said, we're burning villages. I got a feeling this guy's kind of getting... oh no, I know what happens here, yeah. You'll see. The war was supposed to be a battle between races, turned into a quagmire with the emergence of mercenaries who were willing to betray their own race, so it became so chaotic, it was impossible to know who had started it and why. The endless battle left the beautiful land of Mildris Gals, covered in blood, and the people cursed God. I wonder if that... Are we seeing a different race of folks who are like pointy? Because we got like a centaur kind of guy there, maybe an elf kind of person. If the war was just fighting and there was no conflict, there may not have been such a long war. Is conflict really what makes the ugly parts of people's hearts grow so big? This story's got a lot of big questions it's trying to ask. Okay. More story. Are we the bad guys? No! No! I mean, we're wearing all the black leather. After 600 years of war, a demi-human race called Golnarium changed the course of the war. They revived the 4 stages of the end, an ultimate weapon said to have been sealed away in ancient times, of course, and destroyed the northwestern part of Mildris Gals. That was what we saw in the cinematic, of like that land just went... that was the human stronghold. The human race was in a state of defeat, and it seemed to everyone that the end was near. In later years, this area would be an unexplored area known as the Phantom Zone. The Grundarium tribe, this is the demi-human race, who turned the tide of the war and brought the Millennium War to an end, joined forces with the Dragonuit tribe, a fellow demi-human race, and founded the Balformian Republic. 2 demi-human races got together, formed a republic. With the overwhelming support of the people who sought charisma in an age of darkness, this republic boasted great power. When Balformia formed a great empire, an end of the Millennium War was announced. So basically, demi-human groups got together, large enough empire with that and the human stronghold being just blown to bits. They said, okay, we end the war now. It is over now. In the first year of the Empire's new century, on the Golnarium calendar, the people who had longed for peace rejoiced. However, even before the end of the war, there was someone who realized the true nature of the Empire. It began a democratic liberation movement, calling for the relief of refugees and the abolishment of the class rule. This was the Tinkerer Andela Balzark, who actually had the quote earlier, who created the organization that would later become the foundation of the Arcadia Liberation Army. Maybe we're rebels. Which, a tactics game where you're the rebels against an empire, it's not exactly... Common? It's so rare. Come on, focus. The storm of the Empire's reign of terror raged in the remote region of Scuderia, where Imperial Senate member Cobalt Axelaces was appointed governor. Brian Stilbert, a human who had volunteered to serve in the Imperial Army during the final stages of the Millennium War, was also present in the region. Brian, who was assigned to this area as a platoon leader in the security forces, witnessed a bloody purge of ethnic minorities that was essentially security enforcement. Brian, who had doubts about the Empire's republicanism, but its reliance on military rule, was given the order to carry out security enforcement operations in the village of Bud. I'm assuming that's what we just witnessed, was that security enforcement in the village of Bud. Standing up to perhaps a general of some kind, someone who's leading things. And then landing in jail because it basically killed him with a sword slice when he was trying to just genocide people. Yes, so our human character is Brian Stelbert. So he was part of the army, kind of merc sort of person. I assume having change of heart as things are just going crazy. Our dog friend here. This is the Liberation Army Independent Third Strike Force, who we're describing here. So our two characters we know so far. This is Ain McDougall. He's a wolf ring species, a sword fighter. So basically, Ain and Brian have become deserters of the Imperial Army and get pursued by them. This might be what we're seeing right here as part of that, since they're chit-chatting in jail. Maybe they're trying to get out. So maybe we are formerly bad guys, soon to be unbad guys. Alright, so Ain, or A-I-N, saying, now let's run from here to the gate in one go. Brian says, is the lookout okay? If we get found, that's it. I'm going to go on a rampage. Let's go. All right. Someone's gonna be like, what are they doing? Oh no, that's not what we're saying. How boring. Thank you for giving me an errand, Captain Ain McDougall. Did you mess up? You poor rats. How about you beg for your life? Shall we try? What an arrogant dude. You'll get fired the quickest. You can't change your fate. Something, something. You're all gonna get pwned by me. Get these guys. I don't care if you kill them. Well, dang. Here's our mission. Mission. Now, from here to the gate. Oh, sorry. Let's run from here to the gate at full speed. Let's get to the gate. Where is the gate? That looks like a gate to me. Items, spells, attack, defend. Uh-oh, something got a hit. Maybe not. Now I probably should like do a little translation on some of that to know what the text is, but you know. I don't know if facing matters at all. And I'm not defending either, so that might affect if I get hit or not. Well, maybe not. I don't care. Whatever. Alright, so what do I have? What are my specials here? So it looks like I may have had some area of effect things, perhaps. I don't know if it's just range or actual area of effect. See, this is some sort of sort impulse of some kind. Let's just look it up. The translations I'm seeing aren't what I expect, so I'm like, okay, let's just look it up. Excuse me. These might be all items. Well, this might be some ability. This might be some skills here. Let's see. I'm first trying to see if I find anything that looks at least similar to the kanji I'm seeing here, and then I can just sort of look it up from there. But I might still have to just, you know, do a little look up regardless. So I'm afraid if I try to just look at... Yeah, Shining Force really comes to mind here, which is of the era, right? That all sort of tracks. Now, part of it said, hey, I want to run to the gate as fast as I can, full speed. Let's see what happens if we fight, though. You know, let's break the rules a little bit. So that's special attack. Special attack sounds cool. You want to try it? Let's try it. Something about mind power. Come on. Lack of mind power. I don't have enough MP. I have 8 MP. Okay, right. What happens if I target you with this? .29 damage. It's a heavy hitter. Got some XP on that. First we charge the card and blow him up. Cha 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 cha. I mean, they're cool enough cutaways, at least. Might as well finish him off. 11 damage. Sit down. You're tired. Take a break. Time to get some XP. Especially if we're talking Shining Force rules. We're gonna want to start getting some experience. Know what I'm saying? I don't know what that guy's all about. I'm seeing here. Something important. Maybe something like we shouldn't have been standing here doing the experience. Damn it, not sharp. What? We're just gonna kill them. Sorry, I ain't got... What does it say? Sorry, I got caught up in this. Whatever I did because I liked it, it's nothing about you, so don't worry about it. You want it anyway. He's tossing grenades on us? Helping us escape. Give us a little cover. Well, at least we all got a little bit of experience. She should be getting a bunch of experience, man, with all that dumb bombs she's dropping. We got a little group of mercenaries. You know, we know how to army a bit. Is she in neutral? I think she's a neutral unit. So we have a wide cast of characters in this game. Let's get that out of the way, okay? We have characters and characters. That's all they show right now. But the idea is that we have some division in, what is it, this Liberation Army as part of it. So Liberation Army, Independent, 3rd Strike Force. And the Balformian Imperial Army. Okay? From there, then, we also have various groups of lawful, neutral, and chaotic alignments. Our friend who just bailed us out is known as a neutral. Dora Sestier, she's a foxling archer. And she's part of Aaron's platoon. Aaron being our dog friend. So, yeah, she bailed us out there, though I was ready to farm some experience. Alright, so this is the price of Stigma, Area 1. After the Millennium War ended, after the Millennium War had ended, the Empire put together a racial class system. In this land of the Scuderia continent, in the name of security enforcement, it's led to a severe ethnic oppression, which we kind of saw the evidence of that with that village just getting completely massacred. There's supposed to be an elite this is supposed to be the leader of the military. There's been a series of scandals in the security forces. The imperial government general who took it seriously. So the imperial government general has taken seriously these scandals that have been happening within what should be a very elite military force in this area. A special pursuit unit, Bloody Rose, was quickly formed to track down the 13 deserters. We are 2 of those deserters. We have begun a thorough search for the deserters. So they say. The command sheet handed to Bloody Rose read only one word. I didn't tell me the word. Please consider the discovery first was written on it. Maybe it was one sentence and not one word. So they didn't say the word, and I was like, what? I do wish there were subs or dubs on this. She's like straight up pointing a gun at him. Yeah, I know. Sure, you would have like more text-driven, if not only text-driven narrative in the SNES version. But, I mean, for Japanese native speakers, you know, that's a nice modern convenience. 2 months after the incident at Bud's Village. We escaped and were in the West Balsam near the Staderia government office. Oh, we escaped and found ourselves in the mountains of Basel, far west of the Scuderia government office. I didn't have any particular destination in mind, but Aaron suggested that we escape from this continent for the time being. I lay low for a while, I assume. We just basically escaped a prison. It's not that we were afraid of the military pursuing us, but we were tired of fighting for our lives. Well, you're saying you're fighting for your lives. I better see some XP on that, then. In order to escape the eyes of the Empire, we wandered around a pathless road just like an animal. Alright, so deserter is some sort of status in the upper left-hand corner. The date is on the upper right-hand corner. It says White Celebration Moon, 2 days. And then Tammy Mountain is the location we're at right now. That's a place. That's a thing. That's a place. Tammy Mountain entrance. What's this? Basil Village. So I guess we go to the crossroads first? Move, camp. Where do we actually save? Let's find out in our, manual thing. Area map 1, you must clear 12 areas in sequence. On the area map, the player advances the protagonist Brian's troops to points on the map, progressing through the story. Okay. Fair enough. When you reach a point in the area map, the map will be switched from a large view of that point to like a field, a town, etc. You can gather information. There might be events that occur. You might meet some new friends along the way. Okay. What do we got here? I might just jump into a point and see what we got. Can I bring up another menu at all? I had some troops I probably got to blow up, beat up, something like that. I guess we just move. Just confirming movement. Would you like to enter this map? Yeah, sure. Let's enter it. Let's fight off these enemies. So that's a pretty on-rails game experience then. What you saying, Brian? It's a pursuit team. A customer? Time to serve them up some kid. Is there somewhere to hide? Or Gaki? I guess this is Gaki. Along the river. If you go north along the river, you'll be fine. What if we fight them and take all the experience? Tom, I'm going to borrow your weapon. Mission! Mission! Paying attention to them will only make things more difficult. Let's escape north along the river. Okay. I guess we're gonna go that way. So I'm assuming, yeah, we're gonna go like that way. Level 5, level 8, level 5, level 6, level 6, 5, 6, 6. I guess we'll run. That's what I'm talking about. You're level 8, 6. The same possibly weak sauce. Yep. Ugh. Will I dodge it, or am I gonna get hit? I got hit. 4 damage ain't bad. We're alright. Closest one I can get. Let's get him. Hopefully no regrets. Just can't kill him. Whoa. Ugh. 2 damage. You can go ahead and finish off the blob. Super difficult. Yeah, that's what I'm kind of guessing here. That's why I kind of gave the archer some experience, because everyone else has like 20 right now, roughly. And these guys aren't doing much damage anyway, so... So let's see where we're at. That much XP, you need more. Need a little more too. That sounds like a critical hit to me. Nice. Go. What specials do you have? Let's try it out. Let's see what it does. Looks cool. It's something. May have blinded him or something. I should probably look it up. There we go. Everyone got a little bit of XP there. Alright, to what we're saying here. Title, Viper. The battle's over. Annihilated the enemy. We got some reputation there, I'm guessing. Units gain 21 shells in this battle. Title, Phantom. In this battle, the title has changed. Oh, snap. We're phantoms. Let's go. What is this spot? I'm still wondering where I save. Tammy Plain. Where do I save my progress? Oh, okay. So those titles They go from lawful to neutral to chaos. We were in a pure neutral title of Viper. Because we decided just to wipe out these enemies, we went down towards chaos. And let me tell you how that works. So it's not just cool titles, that this is all like a whole morality system. Oh, don't make it fuzzy. Come on. Okay. Each unit and squad has zona attributes. Attributes are like the nature of each squad and unit, and the units that join will change depending on the squad's attributes or title. Also, if the squad's title changes, it may result in a conflict with the attributes of these units, and units that have joined may leave the squad. So, if we get too chaotic, too lawful, or whatever, units may leave. Right now, our archer is a neutral unit, so she probably wants us to stay fairly neutral. So we can't just go around killing everything. Which I will say is not exactly one of my favorite aspects of strategy games, where they're like, well, hang on. Let's think about this a little bit. Okay. Alright. It's fine. You want to have a morality system that is like, hey, combat advantage in a, tactical army game sort of thing. Nah, man, you're just too cruel if you kill them. Like having some weak sauce enemies show up. I guess if I want experience, I got like 2 other things. Would I get the experience I need if I just ran? You tell me. You tell me. I wonder if I have to save in a town. Well, let's go here and see if anything happens. Sure. This is another pursuit party that's just kind of spawning out of this. Brian, wasn't it supposed to go ahead? It doesn't matter. Defeating all the enemies is also a strategy. Same enemies, kind of. Let's see, you can make up for an unbalanced design by punishing the player for using it. Yes. Yes. Dragon Force. Yeah. It does also look like that MP regenerates every encounter, so there's not much value in hanging on to that. Hang on to MP. Exactly what I wanted there. I wanted you all just to show up there. Yeah, would you call it chaotic for me fighting off the evil Imperial Army units that are chasing me because I already ran away? Is that the morality we're looking at here? Just, asking the questions. That sounds like a crit. Sounds like a crit if I ever heard one. So does this mean that someone's gonna be butthurt if I didn't let's see what specials I got. Didn't get everyone like a chance. Okay, so I want. Can I fire from here? No, I can't. I kind of want everyone to surround him. Because of the ability that looked kind of cool. Oh, I won't get that chance though. Don't know if I'm gonna get the chance. That didn't sound super awesome. Oh, hit for almost death. I thought about using my special attack, which I probably should have just to kill him off. I didn't follow my own rule of, you know, use your MP. Though I might be seen as a savage and just, you know, what am I doing? So let's see what it does, shall we? That's 9 MP, that's 6 MP. Let's see what the 6 MP attack does. Looks like it gives me some distance, which is kind of cool. Looks cool. That was cool. And there might be some advantage, I guess, to like doing damage but not completely killing them right away if I want to optimize experience gain. I'm guessing. That sounds like a crit. Archer's got some experience now, which that's kind of what I want. But am I going to be too chaotic after this? And also, the enemies are complete weak sauce right now. Yep. The artwork is cool. Yeah, my melee units need some XP like crazy. Okay. Mission end. Let's go. Got some shells. Didn't get a title change, so we're good there. I don't know if the lawful move would be in that case. I guess that's a fair question. Is there one to make there? Like maybe is lawful meant to be I follow the objectives as opposed to doing the secondary way of victory, which is, you know, crush my enemy and see them fall before my feet. As opposed to what they're saying is, you know, it's about the wind in your hair and a hawk on your breast or whatever. You guys are really strong, aren't you? No, I can tell without... No, I don't need to do Kensen to know. I know. I don't know what Kensen is, but sure. The Liberation Army soldiers around here aren't as strong as you, old men. Well, dang, ain't that freaking... Maybe? Is the Liberation Army around here? Liberation Army is fine, but nowadays deserters from the Empire are not uncommon. But if you get caught by the Imperial Army, you'll be killed. Well, so far, I mean, they got some pursuers, and they've been having some trouble. Just saying. I mean, I suppose one direction is we just go completely chaotic, and then we just rain hellfire on this complete landscape of whatever, and that's how we roll as a troop. That is an option. What are you doing? You're gonna bust out the bridge? Yep. Can't pursue us if there's no bridge. This will buy you some time. This brat, what a crazy thing to do. Let's hurry up. If it gets... It'll be a pain when the sun goes down. The pursuers will be right there. Darkness is not our friend. We are the Darkwing Ducks. As we travel on, just don't fight anyone in your fighting game. Heaven forbid you do that. Oh god, yeah, it was Ogre Battle does that too. Ogre Battle's worse, to where it's not just where you have a drop in title, but when you reuse enemies units too much, they just stop leveling up. Like, you'll get experience, but there's no skill growth. You can't advance classes anymore. It's like, what? Like, it's like we're acting very cocky as units, is what it kind of comes down to. Everyone, wait a minute. What? What's wrong? What are you thinking, kid? You can't call me kid, man. You can't lose those bad guys from the Empire and into the village. You can't lead those guys to the village, I think is what they're saying. What are you gonna do? Boom. What? He's making animal noises or some sort of signal. Break gravity. So he blocks the path. You brat, you know Gaia magic, aka Earth magic? Son of a bitch. You brat. My eyes can't fool you. What kind of magic is that? That bridge and this landslide were all just scams. Well then, let's go find some seeds. I think there's a joke that's missing there, out of context. You're not being honest. Uncle! If you're starting to suspect me just because I'm a deserter, I can't do this. Send weapons from the Imperial Army. The reason we make traps is to live. So I think this guy's part of the Liberation Army. They got some traps and things. Come on, I'll introduce you to my best friend. A childhood friend. They're gonna build that bridge or something? They destroyed the bridge. Damn deserter, repair the bridge now! I mean, I'll just kill you all. That is an option. To the cave. Now we get to explore around. Woohoo. There's no one there. I can't do anything else except for pressing C. Okay. It's damp in here. It's ruining my coat. Is it your fur coat? Isn't that strange? Damn, man, my man, where'd you go? Is your friend not here? Nothing there, nothing there. Nothing there. Whoa! Well, dang, you just hit me. What are you doing? Are you Imperial troops? Then I won't allow it. No, Dan, it's okay. We're being chased by the Empire. These guys are cool. So you're an enemy of the Empire? Then you're a friend of mine. Do you understand? Please guide me to Tom's village. It seems like a cheaper village than Basil, but there are conditions. The village of Basil is cheap, but there are conditions. Oh, that's quite what we're looking for translation-wise, but we'll go with it. If you're fighting the Empire, then let me join your forces. You look like a deserter, but I'm kind of the same. You guys hate the Empire too, don't you? Besides, I'm strong. I'll definitely be useful. I like hot-blooded guys. Of course you do. Of course Fox Lady does. Whatever happens, I don't care. If it's okay with you, just follow me. Looks like we got ourselves another party member. So if we want to do some comp stomp, we can do some comp stomp. Once you leave this mountain path, you'll come to a forest, and go north a little and you'll reach a village. Phew, walking along the mountain paths is exhausting. Wow, even old men can complain like that. Noisy brat. We can rest when we get to the village. Let's go, quickly. Well, they got the bridge rebuilt. We got a bunch of fools that need to get crushed. Pursuit squad. You were hiding in this place like this? Deserter Brian. Surrender quietly. But death awaits you. Get away with it. You're the ones who'll see hell. Mission. At this rate, the village and villagers will be harmed. We will annihilate the enemy platoon. Oh, as long as y'all don't hate me for it. Alright, so what's your story? You got no XP, you're level 4. I wonder if there are strategy guides for this game, just so I can at least have a skill or a spell listing. That would be kind of cool to have. Let's go with... So, I mean, I could look online, sure, but... Famicom... Feta 2 was on the PlayStation 1, which, well, kind of tracks. Feta 2, PS... I don't know if they have a non-Super Famicom or non-PlayStation strat guide. Now, I mean, the Super Nintendo one would probably work fine, I would guess, but you know, when in Rome. I mean, I can go the route of just using the abilities and see what happens. But still, you know, it's... Oh, did they... I think they translated the Super Famicom version. So... Did not translate the Saturn version. Translated the Super Famicom version of this. Okay. Either way, Lizard Man here's gonna have to steal some kills, because... Yeah, of course your range sucks too, so... You know... All of that. Typical heavy. And then we got a bunch of weak sauce guys showing up. Though we are in the grass too, so I just gotta get... What are you? Are you a whip guy? Yeah, you're a whip guy. And they got flyer. 2 flyers. Okay, that's no problem. I need to get you, like, out of this grass. That's what I was hoping for the flyer. I was hoping they'd show up around there. Two damage ain't bad. We probably got some increased defense too because we're in the grass. This is very, you know. Let's use our special. This will keep us in the grass. $30 damage. Bang bang. Just want to lighten the load a little bit. Let's see, because you have... Let's have you get some kills or something. Please do enough damage. Good. Good, good, good. Yeah, let's raise it up a little bit. We're going to just grind you out a little bit here because you're like level 4. Something just awful. I don't think they're going to do enough damage to really be worrisome, especially if we're staying in the grass. I wanted to at least get one of those guys off of us to buy us a little time as we just slowly bring them in. And I can rotate some guys in and out just to take hits. This will be fine. We should have some advantages here in the grass. Hopefully 1 damage, 2 damage. Okay. I mean, it's possible I have to go the route of having more than one person, but defend. Defend. There we go. Kill those level 8s. Yeah. Let's get you ripped. I really want these guys to start trying to attack my lizard man. I can help it. Oh, nice dodge. Yep. Still pursuing them. All right. All right, that's what you want to do. One damage. That's it. Should have advantage here. Bang. Ooh, that sounds pretty good. Yeah, yeah. Get behind that. Yeah, I'll kill one attack him. I don't know about this. Someone blood in the water or something? What's going on? No, 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 no. We ain't doing that. Oh, here we go. Is it gonna be enough? Yes, it is. You're all right. There's a crit. Uh-oh, SpaghettiOs. We're catching him up with some XP. Got some shells from that. Some XP there. Nice. Nice. Level 5. Nice. Nice. Okay. That was worth it. So I guess maybe if we follow the mission, maybe we get bonus XP at the end. Perhaps that's the deal. Let me see if camping is how we save. It might be. So that's what I wish to do. Huh? Camping. You can enter and exit the camp as many times as you like, as long as you have not selected a command other than a camp. Select the camp before deciding to move or wait. Once you're in the camp, talk to see up here. Alright, so then Aaron, I can talk to Aaron in camp and we can save. Okay. You have recorded a glorious war history. Yay! Just saying. I'll join you guys and blow up the Imperial Army. Sounds good. If you think about it, we were also underestimated a lot. They were former members of security forces. They're the worst and strongest units in the Empire. Who would have thought that a group of scum would be a pursuit force? I don't know. I wonder why camp looks like an SNES game. Yeah, let's see what these folks are all about. This skeleton dragging inside, flying in, drops one. Damn, the village is under attack. You were late. You just showed up, Brian. Security Enforcement Force, Guru Performance. Have you come to this? Where did you send the villagers? Well, don't you guys know better? Damn it, are you saying that they've already dealt with that they have already dealt with it through security enforcement? This is not the time to be concerned about lowly villagers. Gimi-sama says, I escaped from the Guru Performance and thought, I can't get away with this. However, a former colleague, I thought, at the very least, let's send him off to his death peacefully with our own hands. What are you talking about? It's on our necks. I guess they're after the money? Sure, something like that. Mercenaries, I suppose? Haha, well, we'll live comfortably for 10 to 20 years. Oh, yeah. Brian, I'm going to eliminate all of them. Mission. Guide, Aaron. Fight until the enemy forces are completely annihilated. That's my kind of mission. Alright. Time to annihilate some folks. Come on forward. Yes, 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 yes. You bring all the flying dudes in you want. We are going to smoke them. So we go over here. So we get you in position. Let's see what you are first. You are level 9 something. If I move you in here. Oh, enough MP. Oh, that's disappointing. I'll at least pick off a guy in the back. Bloop. You don't even get an attack. Goodbye. Overkill? Maybe. You don't get an attack. Wag of the finger. You don't need no flyers. I am so happy you decided to attack here. 5 damage. Okay, so you do some things. Okay. 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 Bye. It's on now. I put my man out there and now he's gonna get humbled for it. It's all me. Oh, he dodges. Slick. Bring the other flyer. Okay, he's effectively protected facing weak sauce, I think. So we can get to it with some others. Oh, they do 6 damage. Okay, they do some damage. Okay. So we gotta take care of this. Let's see here. The best way to do this would be to, I think, put ourselves out here. Got a level now. Right. So I just opened him up for attack again, so that wasn't the smartest move I ever did. Did not think about that. Don't die. Okay. We want you to stay on him. Let's see a crit kill. Bang! Bang! I open him up again. You know, I'm not really thinking about it. This is completely on me. He's dead. Is it permadeath? Do we lose? Is that game over? Sure is. Maybe? Sounds like game over because I was playing super slop. In the name of liberty, fraternity. Flames of Revolution lit borders were killed by blood of so many unknown soldiers. Flame burned away, Cobalt's ambition gave us the courage to pursue justice. Tenth day of the month, White Feast, the Mountains of Basil. Andy McDougall was killed in battle. Dang, it is permadeath. So sad. We will be restarting though. Oh no, just, yeah. Good thing we saved, and now it's just a stupid way of dying. Stupid way of losing. I'm like, I'll just put this guy out there and just completely underestimate my enemy. And then to make matters worse, I kept on taking away guys that were already taking turns around him, so then he can get hit again. Ugh. Terrible play. I played that terribly. That's how it goes. So anyway, that's FIDA remake. We will play more of it later on, along with other games to play more of and such, but it definitely does feel like a Shining Force clone sort of thing. Just don't play foolishly like I did. I played foolishly, and I paid the price. The troops were plenty strong. I just put one guy out there and just literally opened it up for him to get hit every single time. And that's not how we play games. So, yeah. That's it for now, though. Tactics, you're right. Have a good night. We will play more games again at some point, depending on schedules and all that, really. But so many good Saturn games, yo. That's just it. Good night. Yeah, I walked a long way over.